Good afternoon. This is End Time Watchman coming to you this afternoon. Wanted to bring some more issues to the table, and later on I'll be putting a disclaimer out. I'm going to talk about things in the Word of God, not on this video or the next one, but going to make a last series of videos on the biblical things that are going on. But in any event, let me read this article and I'll expound on it. Senate boosts wilderness protection across U.S. In a rare Sunday session, Senate advanced legislation that would set aside more than 2 million acres in the 9 states as wilderness. Majority Democrats assembled more than enough votes to overcome GOP stalling tactics in an early showdown for the new Congress. Okay. If you go look, I don't have time to put the links and all this. If you listen to the video, you can hear what I'm saying and you just back it up, and it's easy to just take a little clicker and back it up and listen to what I'm telling you. If you go look up the United Nations, the Biosphere, Bioreserve, all that, it all ties together. It always has. It's just that most people are too occupied with other things to research and draw their conclusions of what is true. Okay? And that is a detrimental factor to America as a whole, you know. But anyway, what they're doing is the wilderness protection is just a part of it. Okay, there's so much stuff attached to this bill, and it's Senate Bill 22 just got passed on Sunday, and they did a secret, rare session. They said it was so backlogged with stuff that they had to work on Sunday. Oh man, give me a friggin' break. This is getting to be ridiculous. But anyway, let's move on. It says Republicans complained Democrats didn't allow amendments on the massive bill, which calls for the largest expansion of wilderness protection in 25 years. But the majority leader, Harry Reid, Democrat in Nevada, and other Democrats said the bill, a holdover from last year, was carefully written and included measures sponsored by Republicans and Democrats. Okay? It included measures sponsored by Republicans and Democrats. Okay? You know, that may be the case, Mr. Reid. That may be the case, but it's got to a point that nothing is in transparency and done with transparency anymore, where the American people have a say about anything. And I'm telling the God's honest truth about it. That's all there is to it. Everything that the government does, that the Senate and the Congress and all that, unless it's something that don't make a hill of beans, they don't come to the American people for it. They're not transparent. They're not open about what they do. Okay? They're not open about it. But I'm trying not to get off this topic. I'm going to read the rest of this article, and then we'll see what happens. Anyway, today's a great day for America's public lands. Now listen. Okay, let me see who the hell said this. Excuse my language. Okay, said sponsor Senator Jeff Bingaman, Democrat. Today's a great day for America's public lands. Okay. Now how's that? How do you want to pass a secret bill? You don't ask the American people nothing, but then you turn around and you do your hypocritical doublespeak and you say that today's a great day for America's lands. How's it America's land? Because America belongs to the people, not to the government, according to the Constitution. But y'all don't do anything that has anything to do with asking the American people about nothing. You're just some kind of elitist that thinks that you're smarter than we are and that you know everything, see? And that we're a bunch of dumbasses, and pardon my language, I ain't being religious right now because I'm just sick to death of every bit of it, okay? You think we're a bunch of dummies and that you know better than we do. Just because you got a daggone wool suit on and a tie and you're sitting up there in some kind of big building and you got a bunch of buddies and partners around you that got pension for life and you're fixing to get your other pay raise and we're out of work, that we're too dumb. No, we really know what's going on. I want to warn you of that. Am I making a physical verbal threat to you? No, I'm just warning you that the American people know exactly what is taking place. And you know what? I've talked to liberals and Democrats, Republicans, and conservatives, all of them, and there's a majority of people that regardless of their ideology when it comes to voting for you, the American people as a general whole are pissed off. And that's just all there is to it. And we're just going to have to see how this thing plays out. And I'll let that go with that, and let me finish reading this. Okay. The measure actually is a collection of about 160 bills that will confer the government's highest level of protection on land ranging from California, Sierra Nevada, on the list goes on and on, the national parks in Utah. Besides new wilderness designations, the bill would designate, watch this, childhood home of former Bill Clinton as a National Historic Site and expand protections for dozens of national parks, rivers, water, and resources. Okay, America's broke, completely broke. You that have subscribed to me, you'll know what I'm talking about because you've studied it yourself. You hadn't just only took my word. You know. And like I said, most of you out there are more intelligent than I am. I just happen to have a calling that until I'm through with this calling, I'm going to do it. And I don't know, the calling may be over pretty soon. From what I got down the pipeline, from some sources I know in Washington and some officials, that this dude's hitting the fan here pretty soon, buddy. I mean, it's going to hit it. I'm just telling you straight up. And don't send me an email to elaborate more on it, because I'm just telling you right now. You can believe me or don't believe me. I'm telling you that some terrible things are about to happen, but there's some great things going to come out of it if you got enough backbone and guts to stand up for who you are and your family. Okay? So, having said that, let me move back to the bill. Okay. America's broke, but yet it sets aside as Bill Clinton's house to be a National Historic Site. God only knows what that's going to cost, okay? And, but anyway, Reid said that half the bill's land packages are sponsored by Republicans. Most had been considered for more than a year. Here's the thing. You know, the article here, and it's put out by the Associated Press. The guy's name's Matthew Daly. 3 days ago it was put out. But here's the thing. You know, he's happy after months that he got the bill through, okay? Well, big dang deal that you're happy, Harry Reid. Big deal. You know what? The American people are not happy. Do we still? Yes. I don't let this stuff make me depressed. No. But a righteous anger is okay to have, and we're not happy. Just because you're happy don't make us happy. See, we're not happy with none of you, if you want to know the fact of the business. And like I said, this video is not a video to bring a threat to anybody. This video is an eye-opening video to warn the thugs and politicians that you know, you did it, we didn't. You brought it to this point, we didn't. And you're going to continue to bring it to the point breaks. I didn't start it. American people didn't start it. American people want to be left alone, raise their families, and acquire the wealth without it being taxed to death from them, and be able to do things and leave something to the generation of children. But I look at my children, and you know, honestly, if you sit back and you use the logical mind and intellect, and not that blue tube and all that, but just sit back, get in your vehicle and ride, and I know gas is down, you can afford to do it. But just get back and get alone and get some peace and ride and think of what has took place. Just think about what I'm telling you that has took place. If you've got a mind to think and you can rationalize thoughts, I want you to think about this. I'm coming up with part 2 right now.